Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, it's not even really a question. Lucy, General Hospital's Lucy versus Tracy. Lucy was so out of pocket today, bringing up Luke. Like, listen, I'm all for the snarky comments, the back and forth, whatever. It's a soap opera, it's drama, yada, yada, yada. I'm here for that, right? But how she was meant to act and say it was so out of pocket, was just like, are you kidding me? Like, damn. There's a certain there's certain lines that I feel like you shouldn't cross. And I know she wants to sit there and give back deception. I'm all for that and everything like that. But I'm like, damn. I've never seen Lucy. I've never seen Lucy go that far. I've seen a lot of different sides of Lucy, but that was a little bit too much. We're gonna sit there and do a quick roll call. Get this live stream started. We got a lot to talk about. Spider Quick was good. Jonathan, how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Ronnie Ron, the one and only. Um, all fairness, throughout all four of the soaps, um, I enjoyed The Young and the Restless the best. So he definitely killed it today. Days was so-so. Days was decent. General Hospital was decent. I think again for me the best part was probably the Lucy versus Tracy scene. Darby, how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. Yeah, the best to me was the whole Lucy thing. That at this point, can't they just? I really feel like they should just probably just kill off Gregory at this point. Um, I know he was there for a supporting character. That's fine. Supporting role was good, Nicole. But I think his usefulness has come to an end. His usefulness has come to an end. Unless they pull an Eric, unless they pull a Days of Our Lives Eric, and they decide to keep him. But I'll tell you one thing: if they keep Gregory and they don't do anything with him, I'm going to be pissed off. Lucy was Spike Quick says Lucy was in the right. Okay, well that's your opinion. Um Johnson says no, Lucy wanted Scott to marry. Yeah, that's what I said. Very classic soap opera stuff. Darby says I think Lucy was matching the energy that Tracy has been putting out for years. I get that, but again, I'm all for the energy. I'm not up for since they're bringing somebody else's. Okay, well, your definition of facts is, yeah, it's an opinion. It's not a fact, by the way. I love when you say that as though it's supposed, you know what I'm saying? Like a fact is yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. Ron says, I can't believe that Tate will fall for Holly's crap. I actually like that. Actually, that was actually a really good scene. Um, Anthony was good. It was actually pretty good. And today is Joshua's cook birthday. Okay. Johnson says, "How do you think that will play out if Scotty agrees to it?" I would definitely love to see it. It's very soap opera classic stuff. I'm with it. Autumn says, "However, the shade on Tracy and Lucy was throwing back and forth at each other was hilarious, but then Lucy went real just low against Tracy. I'm glad BLQ got that. Yes, she wasn't even what? Plus, she wasn't even something bad about Luke. Saying anything bad about Luke, it's the fact that you brung. I'm not even gonna. Like I said, I'm all for back and forth. I'm all for back and forth, but when you start bringing up somebody's dead husband or dead wife, that's for me. That's where it just draws a line. Black man, what's good, Black man? Johnson says, "Let's hope Holly won't be as annoying anymore." Like I said, Johnson, I was genuinely surprised, unexpected, and I actually liked it. She was humble. She was apologetic. I was like, "Whoa!" What? I was like, "Is Days of Our Lives actually listening to me?" Fly Quick says, "I don't care about Lucy gave her what was okay. Well, that's your opinion." Um, me and you have two different opinions, and I'm stand by my opinion, and that's the end of that. What's good, Dave? Darby said Tracy has had a reputation of giving people hell, and everyone else putting up with it has been working for years. Cool. Ron says, "Yeah, I was in. What is the non part? What is the non part? What are you nodding about, Spider Quake? I didn't sit there and say you had to agree with me. But what's the non part? What's good, Dave? Alicia, truth is the truth. Luke never loved her. Okay. I'm gonna move on from that because I'm definitely going to agree to disagree. Like Craig said, Albert, is Luke your catchphrase? F around and find out, and Tracy found out. Oh, my favorite catchphrase. Yes, it is. Like I said, Spike, we're gonna agree to disagree. Darby says, if you hate on people for years, don't expect people to have respect for boundaries either. Um, I guess that's basically Smith saying that you don't have to be a decent person. That's awesome. Um, Jacqueline, I agree with Spider Quake. I'm glad they hit that black mom. Elisa, prove it, Albert. Prove what? It's okay. Jonathan, bonus points for Holly if she's the one who uncovers Desperate. Oh, I would love that. Oh my God, Jonathan, I've been wanting Sloan to go down for a hot minute, so that would be perfect. But Black Mom says I'm going to drink right now because it's gonna be. Nah, we not gonna turn it into that. I'm more than happy to agree to disagree. So, Black Quick says Felicia was looking extra. Yeah, she looked pretty decent. Not gonna lie, it's very quick. Look alright. Ron says, I really feel sorry for Melinda Trash. She's really lonely. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you like to sit there and try to be a boss chick. Boss chicks don't generally tend to work out in relationships. I am so happy that Trip and Wendy are both going to China. They're leaving the show. Amazing. But yeah, I really do feel like they just need to kill off Gregory at this point. And since when has Trace ever been shown decent? Ever shown Lucy that same decency? I see what you're saying, and I understand where you're coming from, and I'll say that much. You're right, Spike Quake. He didn't. She didn't do anything wrong, and Nina didn't do anything wrong either, right? Lisa, hey, you may not like it, but Luke never loved Tracy. I don't care if she wants to be delusional, but hey, yeah, but I feel like people are missing. It's all good. It's all good, Lisa. It's all love. Lucy, and Luke were great pals in the past. Yeah, you're right, Spider Quake. She didn't do anything wrong. Johnson says now what Holly does figure oh when Holly does figure out the truth about the baby and Desperado Pearson injects her with a drug to silence her and then frame Tate. It's good theory. But quick Albert just don't like Albert just like it. It ain't Nina's fault Willow passed out. Yeah, you're right, Spider Quick. You're absolutely right. At least I'm feeling that for you. Well, Alicia, you're pretty hot, so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, Alicia. Hot women can get away with that. No, I know what you meant. Ayo said, "Do you watch YouTube or Netflix more?" I probably watch YouTube more. I probably do watch YouTube more. I do. I probably do. Yeah, I did play it quick. Yeah, no, but AYJ. Yeah, no, I watch YouTube more. I want to get time to actually watch Netflix more. I really, really do. No, she won't be missed. That's actually a good theory, Jonathan. It's actually a good theory. No, not yet. Not yet. Pretty quick. Haven't seen it in the chat. And I looked in my emails to sit there and see if I got anything. So we'll see, Spider Quake. We'll see. Anyway, like I said, they just need to let. Darby says, "Do you have people in your life that you have a real reason to hate their existence, Albert? Then you might have a clue." I do, but like I said, Darby, for me, there's lines that I don't cross. You know, because at the end of the day, every person's different. I just know for me, there are certain lines that I won't cross. No matter how much I can't stand somebody, cherry ice cream. But I don't know. That's just me, Darby. Johnson says, but yeah, imagine if Desperado is the reason Holly ends up in the hospital. I can see. Hmm. But it's actually really crazy, Jonathan, because she actually did something that I like today, and I've, I've been so harsh on Holly for well since she first got on the show. So the fact that they're gonna put her in the hospital is like, wow. So you made this chick super annoying. I really didn't like her. She actually does something today. I'm like, wow, that's growth. That's interesting. Yeah, we're gonna put her in the hospital now. Mother. Nicole said, I like that. I like that Brooklyn and Chase are getting married sooner rather than later. Yeah, bump up that wedding. I like the fact that Brooklyn was Smith defending Tracy. I like that. I like that. Um, did anyone actually like the Molly, Christina, and Alexis scene? By the way. Oh, Darby. Darby says Tracy doesn't respect other people's lives, Albert. How many times do you expect Lucy to be smacked by Tracy before she does something back to her? You know, I almost miss drinking during the live streams. That's how I feel about that comment, Darby. I almost miss drinking. You didn't miss much, Tracy. Cherry ice cream. Darby says, "Tell me if I'm wrong." Well, I'll tell you this much. Oh my god. Like I said, I almost missed drink. I think you're missing the point, but I get about lines and things of that nature. Melly Mel the Horror Queen. Darby says, can't wait to Yeah, actually, I'm looking forward to as well, Darby. I'm looking forward to as well. And Alicia agrees with you. I don't know. Like I said, for me, I'm just there's lines that I don't cross. I know now you watched tomorrow's episode. Ron says, Albert, as I said before, I hope that Sheila doesn't use birth control. I'm pretty sure your words was she better not use birth control. Johnson says, what do you think about the end of B&B today? I liked it. I did think that Finn was a little kind of out of pocket. Um, Finn barged in that office. What's good, Nate? Finn barged in that office like Steffi was in danger. You better not talk to her like that. That's kind of how brothers and sisters generally tend to talk to each other. Black man says, I'm drinking right now, but you can join me, no judgment. Hmm. I traded that. I mean, granted, I'm still gonna at some point I'm gonna get some wine, but I've been doing a lot more caffeine than wine, and I don't necessarily think that that's probably a better thing. Um, yeah, I was like, bro, Jonathan, if it was on some extra testosterone, I was like, bro, you need to. Darby says, "Who are you, and what have you done with our warlord, our warlord, warlike Albert?" I don't think that I like I said, I don't think that it's cool to sit there and bring somebody's dead partner into an argument. You know, Police said Lucy looked like she had a robe on. And Alicia says caffeine's bad, wine's good. Hmm. You're probably actually right about that. Darby says Ben looked like looking for a fight. I was like, bro, you need. I was like, why is she there talking to her brother like that? Like, what do you think her brother's gonna sit there and put hands on her or something? Nate said Lucy was cutthroat and way out of pocket for throwing Luke and Tracy's face, but she wasn't wrong about Laura being the lover. And yeah, I can agree with that. It's still not something you should probably sit there and say, though, you know? And like I said, Alicia, exactly, and Alicia was right about that. A lot of people was right about that. But, Mel says I got good news that Aiden Alexander, I have no idea who that is. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Mel, I know you was going to tell me about him coming on a show, which is great. More fresh blood is something that B&B needs. Also, they need to stop talking about Eric. Black Man says I love seeing Lucy like that. I mean, listen, I'm all for the plotting and scheming. I'm up for that. Yuan, how you doing tonight? I'm up for the plotting and scheming. Plotting, scheming, all that stuff. I'm up for it. Takara, sorry to hear about the bike situation. I saw you on James's channel. Saw you on James' channel earlier. You listening to talk about um the whole biking. What happened with your bike. Darby says siblings have arguments. That's good. Siblings can raise voices and not have raised fists. Something Finn doesn't know about being an only child. Very good point. Oh, Lucas is coming back. Okay. But he leaked that Gabby, but he leaked that Gabby is on her way. What? Yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. No, I'm actually good, you guys. I actually had insomnia last night. Like I didn't go to bed till like 4 something in the morning. It was actually pretty bad. So I actually have some stuff tonight to sit there and help me sleep. Always said Tracy always gave Lucy hell. Love her giving it back. Yeah, I could not go to sleep last night. Oh, about to be recast. Okay, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, my friend. What if, there you go. Okay. Um, yeah. So apparently Cody is going to be. No, I don't think it was stress. It was actually pretty good. I had a good day. I got out of work. I was happy. I don't know. But like I said, I got some stuff for that to sit there and help me sleep. Just in case I can't go to sleep at a certain time. It was it was just the worst. Cause like, but when I did go to sleep, it's like it was like hell to sit there and wake up. Lisa Stephen looks so short with AJ. Well, yeah. Diet? No, no, I'm not. No, trust me, I am definitely not dieting. Anything, I'm sitting there trying to gain weight, not lose it. Gemini, what's good, Gemini? Hmm. Maybe I wish him a happy birthday. Thank you, Darby. Oh, recasting her. Okay. But needs to sign a contract for more. Okay. Tracy, happy Wednesday to you as well. Johnson says Xander could probably give Hope a hard time about being with Thomas. Why is that? Why would she give her? Why would he give her a hard time? Alicia says Frank V needs to fire his cousin Cody. Not a fan of Cody? I'm not surprised. Most people aren't. I don't know. I also feel like that's the same thing about like Valerie. It's been a minute. How have you been? I also feel that was the same way about Peter. Like so many people did not like Peter. That was probably one of the very few people that rock with Peter. Ryan says, Albert, I'm glad that Harris told Stephen he's watching his every move. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really crazy about this whole Ava and lying and everything like that. And it's just it's kind of dumb that Judy as Connor is five. What? As Connor Newman is fired from Young and Restless and not coming back from school. Fired. Thank you, Blackmon. Yes, make sure you do hit the like button. It really does actually help. Thank you, Blackmon. I appreciate that. Let's then check how many likes we have. Fired? Johnson says because Thomas caused the death of Emma, who Xander had a brief relationship. Okay, well then, yeah, I can understand that then. It was just like, are you kidding me? Oh man, I love the speed of my damn phone. Okay, we got 11 likes. We got 24 people in the chat. So if you are signed in, you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button because it really does help. Okay, then yeah, I understand that. But I was very torn between with Steffi putting Hope on the spot as far as love is concerned. Because at the end of the day, Thomas is a grown ass man. Let him live his life. Stop interfering. He's telling you more than once. Let it go and back off. And Stephanie is the type of person that will just keep pushing and pushing and pushing because she thinks that a lot of times her way is the right way all the time. They call it being strong headed, but it's not a cute quirk. Okay, if you say so, Spider Quick. Medora. Lucy trying to get Scotty married will be good. Yes, I agree. Alicia said, "How could Cody get over on the Jackal, the greatest computer nerd of all time?" But seriously, Cody does appear to be stupid. Oh, I remember you said that before, Ron. I remember you saying that. Baby says, "I hope I'm not the only one who wants to see Thomas and Finn throw hands tomorrow." They were both pretty much the same. They were both average. Spider Quake. Both of them are on the same level tonight. But in all reality, Spider Quake, like I said, Young and the Restless was the best one out of the four. Mel says, "Albert, I knew that once Wendy told Trip he was coming back to China." Yeah, I'm like, listen, a lot of people submit this saying that. No, a lot of people submit this saying that once Trip goes to China, Ava doesn't have anything to worry about. Like, bro, he can always sit there. He can always sit there and send people over there to China to watch Trip and to make sure that that Ava's still complying. Have a good night, Nicole. So I don't understand why people think that just because Trip is going to China, he's going to be out of danger. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't know. Ron said Thomas needs to get his head checked. He's so dumb. No, it's called lust. Ron, it's also called being. Um, I don't want to sit there and say it's called being a man, but it's called it's called one of the weaknesses of being a man. I'll say that much. Lisa, why was Wendy sitting on a park bench in heels in the effing snow? Yes, that's actually a good point. I didn't. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. I wish I would have. I would have put that in my review. I would have put that in my review. I didn't think of that. I also, I guess because I was also just not caring that much about the Wendy and Belinda scene. Because it was just like, why? It's like, why are you talking to Wendy? You know she don't like you. You did sit there and try to use your brother. Like, why are you sitting there trying to make nice small talk? And then she's like, oh, I can find another park bench to go to. You should have did that from the start. Douglas said, thank God Trip is leaving the country. Why can't Ava ask Steve to take care of Clyde to protect Trip? No, Darby, that's actually a very good point. I wish I would have used that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably a reason why. I'm pretty sure there's a good countermeasure why, but that's a very good point. I'll sit there and say there's a good countermeasure why. I can't think of it. So good point. And Duan says still no Deacon Sharp or Sheila Carter. Yeah, Duan, they keep making a lot of these conversations about Eric, and I'm just like, it's something that they need to sit. It's something that they need to do. As delusional fans shipping them together, just boring. Well, I don't know about delusional fans, Ron. I mean, you want Sheila to have a baby, and this woman is like a grandmother. Like, she's, no offense, she's old. So, no offense, Rob, but you're not exactly in a position to be calling anyone delusional. Just put that out there. Yeah, I don't think that's a very good point, though. No Deacon or Sheila. All this crazy. Well, I mean, to be fair, there's no Taylor either because the actress got fired. I shouldn't say it so happily like that. That's actually pretty messed up. Alicia, I could have done without rape, not show what. Oh, Jada. Yes. Same. Alicia. Same. I literally sat there, was like, Alicia, the fact that it was 40 something minutes long was just so annoying. It's like, why is this episode so long? No, Danny's an idiot. Christine and Phyllis, yeah, you're right. They're also idiots. Actually, to tell you the truth, they're worse. Because I'm like, Christine, why are you kissing this man like you don't smell perfume on him by another woman? I can't. I can't. Very good point to bring up. Darby says Steve and John ain't doing anything. Why can't he protect his doctor's son, not minding Maggie's business? Hmm. Oh, I know, Ron. I know. You made that very clear from jump. I get that. Johnson says, honestly, don't think Rafe and Jada will last. Yeah, I don't see it either. Which is, I don't know what they're doing with the Rafe character. Like, they'll get him into some good stuff, but then they'll put him in an episode like this where they're just laying in bed talking about board games and she's doing this whole covering up thing. And I mean, they were actually the worst part of today's episode. They were the worst part of today's episode. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, both are a pair of idiots. Last day, how have you been? Damn, it seems like it's been forever since I've seen you. It's been forever and ever and ever. I mean, it was fine, Duan. She didn't say much lines. It was a little kind of weird. It's like, damn, why did you not give her more lines? She was like this saying here stuff here and there. It's like Johnson says they diminished Rafe. They diminished Rafe had he had bigger stories back in the day. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I can imagine. Yes, thank you, Darby. Make sure you do hit that like button because it does help. No, you. Jesus Christ, this is so annoying. There's gonna be a point where you're probably gonna see me just take a phone and just like toss. Seriously? 25 likes, we got 12 likes. We got 25 people, we got 12 likes. So make sure you hit the like button because it really does help. Seriously. Also, if you're not a member, become a member. We have a lot of. I'm trying to come up with some new ideas. We're gonna have a lot of fun. In the member circle. What the? I so want to sit there and take my goddamn phone and just toss it against a wall. Yeah, sure. That's who I want to sit there and point to first. Lassie says I'm good. I've just been busy working. By the time I get off, your live streams. Okay. Well, it's good to see you again. Good to see you again, my friend. I like to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lisa, I like the Maxi recast better. Uh, okay, that's an interesting take. Okay, Harrison is a piss poor cop. I know he had illegal substances right in his face, and just like, gonna let that go by. What are you here for? I heard there was a tip that there was some illegal activities going on, and then Stephen just walks right by him. Very good point. Johnson says Brandon could return to town and start a relationship with Jada. Well, as long as they make him an interesting character, I'm cool with that. But yeah, you just let substances just go right in front of your face. Like, well, also, Alicia, to be fair, um there's a lot of piss poor cops that adds some names to the list. Queen Jess, the one and only. Yeah, I've never seen. He's before my time. I know he's Nicole's. I know he's Nicole's brother. Sexy, gorgeous Queen Janice in the chat. How you doing tonight? Darby says you're right, Albert. Lucy shocked me. Say, like I said, it was out of pocket. Out of pocket. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Last day says days today was pretty good, minus Rafe and Jada. I think Holly and Tate could be an interesting couple. At least I'm glad that Holly was actually very interesting today. Last day, just as I was bored with Jay today, was on my phone most of the time. I want to reiterate that again. Just said I was bored with General Hospital today, was on my phone most of the time. Elisa said General Hospital was pretty crappy. Thank you, Jess. Mel says, I really don't care for Teen Holly today. I mean, Tate is blinded to see Holly's true colors, that she still has a crush on Johnny. Hmm, I guess we'll see. Like I said, I was just as anytime Felicia is on an episode, I know it's gonna suck. Damn, damn, Jess. Ron says, yes, I demand that Sheila don't take her birth control so she can have a child and name the baby Endora. Ron says, yes, Albert, I demand that Sheila don't take her birth control. He demands it. He demands it. Terry Erskine says, was it that bad today? It was decent. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. It was decent, Terry Erskine. It wasn't like super great. It wasn't super terrible, but Jacqueline says I agree with whoever says Steve should be brought in, but that would make sense in this not. Yes, Darby said that. Yeah, Darby said Jada hasn't even seen Everett, her ex-husband, in town yet, and now they want her to meet this Brandon guy. Yeah, I can see that too. Mel. I can see that too with Ashley and Tucker. Johnson said Jage may not have been at his best, but it was better than most of the recent episodes. Was it? Last day says B&B is so bad at this point, I refuse to watch it. I have only seen 2 episodes in December. That show just does not interest me anymore. It's too boring nowadays. GH and YNR are interesting. Yeah, like I said, YNR was actually the best one. YNR was actually the best one today. So, like I said, listen, I am so glad that I actually do watch. Well, it's not. I'm not ignoring that. I don't agree, and I also don't agree with your reasoning for putting everything in all caps. So, Kyrie's General Hospital is way better than days today. That's for sure. Hmm. I agree to disagree. I think they were both pretty decent. I'll say that much. In all reality, like I said, um, YNR was the best out of the four. Johnson said there were some episodes that were way more boring than today. I know it's not much of a step up. Yeah, it's actually really sad. Jonathan, The fact that these episodes have been so up and down, um, I haven't noticed. Yeah, exactly. I want to dog it by Smith is saying that it was decent. Sure, Spider-Quake. That's yeah. I like the Lucy stuff. I like the Cody stuff. I like the Cody and Sasha stuff. I like the Lucy stuff. So I was cool with that. Why you say that Sheila is too old, so was Tabitha? Because they're two different shows. That's why, Ron. They're two different shows. Just yeah, but yeah. So yeah, I like the Tracy and Lucy stuff. I like the Sasha and Cody stuff. So I thought that was enough to actually make it decent. But like I said, Spider Quick always takes a lot of the stuff that I say out of context. If I sit there and say that General Hospital is decent, Spider Quick would be like, "Why are you dogging G8 for? Why are you dogging it for?" I'm pretty sure I said that it was decent. William, I like General Hospital. Oh, how you doing, William? New person. Lazarus says I can't take Hope service anymore. Why does she think she is the greatest thing since sliced blood? Sliced bread. Also, they waited so much. They waited so much time with Eric just for him to be alive. Yeah, see, yeah, and oh yeah, Spider-Quake. Yeah, I'm so mad. I love how you take the points that I say and you twist it around into whatever version that makes sense to you. Um, you want those damn Logans? Yes. Thank you for joining, William. Duane says, Albert, do you think that B&B have fired Ghost? No. No, 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 no. They have not fired my boy Dollar Bill Duane. So it's very quick. If I sit there and say decent, how is that dog in the show? Oh, interesting. Sonny's my favorite character too, William. But yeah, it's very quick. If I sit there and say an episode is decent, that's not dogging a show. That means that I found it decent. My dude Kyrie's wants her going like yes. Well, to be fair, I can't blame him because I want her to be going as well. I got good news that the Joker 2 movie along with Joker and Arkham Asylum will be Joker. We following him for the sequel with Lady Gaga, Harley Quinn. To be fair, I should probably just give it a chance. I wasn't a fan of the first Joker, but I'll watch the second one just because. I'll watch it just because. Harry, is you still doing a live stream tonight? Johnson says, let's watch happens with Desperado Pearson when she deals with EJ and Vegeta mode. I'm looking forward to that. William says, how are you feeling today? I'm actually doing pretty well. I had insomnia last night, but I'm doing a lot better now. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today? Samuel's in the chat. What's good, Samuel? 10 o'clock. Okay. All right. I got good news that Ben and Ink Machine horror movie coming in based on the video game. Oh, based on the video game. No anime, but it's scary. Oh, Mel. You know me. I like scary movies. Um, the hell was I gonna sit there and say? Cloverfield. Any news on that? Any news on when there's gonna be another Cloverfield or that was the name of that other franchise? Paranormal Activity. When's that gonna come out? Either Paranormal Activity or Cloverfield. Let me know anything about those. John says my prediction is when the secret comes out, EJ will have Sloan kidnapped and deal with her personally. I can see him doing something like that. And at least it'll give Sloan something to do. At least it will give Sloan something to do. I'm not gonna lie. I did love how she was saying that she was barely affording her place. She's like, "Oh, I'm barely affording this place. I can't give you any money." I'm like, "Okay, well then make your husband go out and get a job then." Ronald said, "I agree that Passion and Rinse Repeat are two different shows, but Tabitha was much older than she." But dude, okay, Ron. All right, Ron. Kyrie says the only good part of days today was Ava. Harrison and Stephen Holly and her bad eyebrows were boring me to tears. I actually liked the Holly stuff. It's actually the first time I wasn't actually annoyed with Holly. No, it says I got news that faculty reboot horror movies in production. Wait, no. You mean they're coming out with another faculty movie? You're all talking about the first one, right? Like with Joni Brewster, Elijah Woods. You tell me that they're making a reboot of that? Let me know, man. Let me know if they actually come out with if that's the same movie we're talking about. Johnson said if Sloan does end up having a romantic relationship with AJ, it will be a step up. Well, yeah. I mean, Jonathan, at this point, anybody would be a step up to have a job. let's just, let's, I mean, the bar is so low with Eric. I mean, yeah, he has looks, but the dude don't have a job. So, Lisa, I thought the doc scene with Ava, Stephen Harrison was lame as hell. Was lame as hell. I thought it was good. It was a lot. It was a lot better than Jada and Rafe. Tell you that much. And both of them snitch trying to speak Spanish. No, no, says yes. Wow, it's crazy. I didn't like the original. I didn't like the original, so I'd love to sit there and see what they would do with it. I'd love to see what they would do with it. So yeah, thank you for letting me know. Tracy Ice Cream said I thought Gregory was supposed to be married when he first came on. No, he was going through a divorce when he first came on, and he kept it a secret from Chase because apparently they think that Chase is a delicate flower. But I don't know. I feel like in some ways that people, um, Gregory was never supposed to be like a main character. He was supposed to be a supporting character. But I did think that he was brought on there so he could be paired up with with Alexis in a romantic sense. Um, let's be honest. When was the last time that Alexis was actually with someone? Hell, it was so crazy that that people thought, "Oh, Lisa, you're not a fan of horror movies." I love horror movies. Love horror movies. Yes, but I thought you was gonna be paired up with Alexis. Who? Okay, Harmony. People actually thought that What? Heart? What? Oh, Harmony. Thank you. Yeah, people actually thought that Harmony was going to be paired up with Alexis because they didn't pair up Alexis with anybody, and people there were some people that was actually kind of hoping. Yeah, no, I kind of got. Yeah, I figured out what that was. But yeah, people thought that they were going to sit there and pair those two up, and then you bring in annoying ass Gregory, and I'm like, okay, but then you don't put them together. You don't put them together, and then you give him a diagnosis of you're going to practically kill him all. See, the thing is, people get annoyed when I'm very critical on General Hospital. Harry says now Ava will be living with Sunny. What type of foolishness would this lead to? Hilarity ensues, and I'm with it. Ryan says, so Albert, who will Jada turn to because Everett is thinking about Stephanie? He can't have both, meaning, why not? Why not, Ryan? Why can't he actually have his cake and eat it too? I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I'm just saying, like, why can't he? Mel says, I got good news. That Fantastic Four movie is starting to film 2024. It's a long time. I'm looking forward to Godzilla, though. Terry Erskine says everyone dies around Alexis. A lot of people die around Michael also. A lot of people die around Michael also. Um, except for Willow. But she came close, right? And Sasha. But she also came close, though, too. Blackmon says Gregory is going through what Eric did on B&B and B and will be saved by his son, Ben. I'm not going to lie, Blackmon. If they, it's funny, too, because I said that in the beginning, I was like, if they do that, that's going to piss me off so much. Mel says I got good news that Adventure 5 movie on the film in late 2024, even through saying, damn. I mean, that's cool, but I think people are going to kind of forget about it at that point, though. They better come out with some damn good shows at that point. Johnson said Everett probably isn't interested in rekindling things with Jada for whatever reason. I guess we'll find out together. Just said to be fair, Willow and Sasha were his longest living girl. That's exactly what I said. I was like, who was the stripper again? They got killed off screen. What's this? What was Michael's girlfriend that was a stripper? Can't remember her name. What was that girl's name? Was it Lucky at one point? Abby. Thank you, Jonathan. Abby. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Jonathan. It got so bad that some of his girlfriends had to get killed off screen. And you know, it's funny. I remember reading the interview, and she sounds so sad. You know, she took a picture of the parking lot and was like, "This is my last day. This is the last time I'm going to be on set." I'm like, "Damn." Oh, Spider-Man 4, 2025 with Tom. Oh, that's definitely worth the wait. Then that is definitely worth the wait. Uh, John, Joan. Well, they violated terms of service for one too many times. But they do have a website though. John, they do actually have a website. The website is actually still up. So you can always join the website. Yeah, John, you can still join the website. Alicia didn't ever used to be. Yes, used to be Nick Fallon. Yes. I don't know. I like the actor, so I'm glad that he did. They recast him back. Thank you, Alicia. I'm glad that they recast him back as this every guy. Not a fan of the name, but Ron says Albert Aleste, both Stephanie and Jada agreed to it. Or they take turns, but it's too risky because he might get both of them. Well, yeah, that's true. Um, I mean, like I said, uh, not a good thing. But yeah, no, John, they still got a website though. I think you pay like $4.99 for like month by month if you want to do that. It's a good question though, John, because I wonder who's actually running. You didn't say my name correct. Okay, yeah, I'm bad with names. Um, but the point is, yeah, you can join their website. That's right. That's very true, and I will let him get away with that because my quick is correct. I do suck with names. Thank you, Black Man. Thank you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's pronounced Johan. Hmm. Is that how you pronounce your name, Johan? Oh wow. Okay, Johan. Damn. I got Jonathan. Jonathan, what would I do without you? Thank you, my friend. But yes, Johan. Yeah, the website is still up. Thank you, Jonathan. I don't know who's running the site though. I know Red is in jail. I don't know if Dirty is actually still in jail. Derby says, "Where is Ray supposed to be in this Three's Company remake on?" No, I appreciate you, thank you, Jonathan. Mel says Spider-Man 4 is not going to be a solo movie, Tom Holland, but a part as an Avengers movie. It makes sense. It makes sense. Alicia says AB is bad with names. Y'all have to forgive him. Yes, please forgive me. Red is in jail. Yeah, I think Red has been in jail. He I think he got rearrested on like either warrants or something like that. I think they were like old warrants. Or he was driving dirty. It's one of the two, but I do remember him being back in jail. I think dirty was out the last time I checked. You know, Jan, this is the problem with them. It's so hard to sit there and keep track of when these people go to jail or not. And then it's like, who's running the site? But yeah, if you want to join, I'll tell you this much, though. It's hard to unjoin. Like I heard you have to get another credit card. Like some people said they had a tough time unsubscribing. Ron says Peter Parker should be at MIT. Makes sense. Curtis says Rafe needs to leave Days of Our Lives. She is a useless character. Well, damn. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, Johan. Yeah, it's 4.99. 4.99 to join. Well, you know, Johan, they weren't getting paid by YouTube anymore. They started getting paid by YouTube like a while ago, so they had to sit there and make a their own website. They weren't getting paid. Like Quick says, Like Quick says, just like Brenda shit. Okay. Ron says Albert, the actor playing Ray for Days of Our Lives, is also on Passions. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody else told me the same thing, Ron. I appreciate you letting me know. What the? Harry says, "Isn't it funny how a plan works like a charm? Trojan just can't help them." Very true. Very true. Elise said Brendan never got a chance to be a villain. Johnson says, I agree, Rafe leaving. They just need to give him better storylines. Maybe I'm being biased because Rafe is my. Oh, Rafe is your favorite. Okay. Now says, I got good news that Batman Part 2 is starting to film late 2024. Oh my God, that's so long. Oh, they actually have the first one on Netflix. Juan says, I guess MJ and Ned will be in my team. I wonder how I mean, Duan, I love the last Spider-Man. All the Spider-Mans have actually been good. The casting for some of these characters have been wonky, but Johan said, do you do panels on here? Um, Sometimes if it's like soap related, but I haven't done it in a while, Johan. Just said Brendan was okay for the short time he was on. We still don't know who Mason was talking to in that alley. Hmm. Mel says our plan is for everyone from the first film who survived to return. Hmm. And the penguin's gonna be okay. That's what's up. Harry says, "Well, Mr. Brennan had a chance to be fine. That's all that matters." Yeah, I mean, like I said, I heard Alicia from what Johnson said that he used to have much more stories back in the day. Just says, "So you're doing a New Year's live stream?" I don't know. I don't want to say yes. I might, but I'll let people know though. Because part of me would just be like, I may just go to sleep that night. So I'll see. I will see. Part of me wants to. The other part of me is like, hmm, I don't know. Johan says, "Hi, Jess. Quite quick. I don't know why you feel you need to always like fight with people like all the time, Spider Quick. But that trait is going to start to get very old very fast. So come in, have a good time." Tracy Tracy says, "If you're up on for yes, kind of looks like it." Spider Quake just said 9. Give us an answer tomorrow night. It's on Sunday. Okay, yeah, I might. Yeah, that's what I said. Just that's what I said. Was like part of me actually wants to do it. Be kind of cool. Ron said the problem I have with Rafe is he moves too fast. No wonder Jada has having. I really feel like he moves too fast, huh? Tracy says it'll be fine for you to come on for New Year's Eve. I'm going to order sushi and stay in. Yeah, I'm definitely not. Yeah, I'm definitely not going out. Mel says Albert Marie said that Robin as Dick Grayson and villain. Professor Pig, Scarecrow, Clayface, and wow, okay, Zates. I'll be cool. I'll be cool with Robin. That'll be interesting. It's a lot of people, but it is a sequel. They're putting Shadow in the third. They put Supersonic in the second movie. So Duan says I heard Griffin was supposed to come back to GH in 2024. Well, hopefully they'll let somebody else go then at that point. I mean, you already got too many damn people as it is. So, honestly, tell you the truth, I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember that guy's acting being that good. Yeah, I just read that. I just read that. And Mel says, "Hi, Spider-Quake, my favorite one with hearts and purple hearts." Carrie says Griffin was boring and useless character. You don't need him back on the air. Yes, and I agree with that. Oh, Griffin's come back for Bobby. Yeah, well, Luke. Yeah, Luke is supposed to be coming back for Bobby too. Luke is supposed to be coming back for Bobby also. Hmm. Johnson says, I think the reason Rafe have been moving fast relationship is because he wants to start a family on his own, but never had much of an opportunity with his past relationships. Yeah, I mean, he has a house, he has a job, he has a career. He probably does pick kind of poorly, though. No, I know what you meant now. Blackmon says, if we do come on Sunday, let's go to midnight and ring in the new year. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, well, I'll probably have to sit there. I would have to sit there and probably do like a separate stream or whatever and like switch it over on like my laptop and my phone. Hmm. That might be kind of fun now. I have to plan it out. Ron says, how will Patch feel about his daughter being with either Everett or Chad? And I don't see Alex taking her back. Protective. Johan says, are you doing anything for New Year's? No. I may live stream on New Year's. That'll be about it, though. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. It's too crazy. Plus, it's too cold, so I'll probably just be staying and chilling. Police said Rafe have been starting a family for 50 years. Get out, get out of here. Johnson says, I think Dario Hernandez should return and possibly start a relationship with Stephanie. Well, if he's an interesting character, bring him in there. Be interesting to see some new and different characters as opposed to the actors who are just playing different characters like Alex and um remember the dude that and Gwen with some noodles, with some ramen noodles. Sexy. Whoa. Sexy Wendy. Gwen Risa. Thank you, Jonathan. Mel says, I got good news that Gremlins 3 movies in the works, but it's not officially known. Hmm. Gremlins 3. I can imagine going back and rewatching those old movies. They just look gross. They look super gross. Um, Going back rewatching those movies, but that's interesting that they're doing it. Well, I'm not surprised. Howie Mandel as Gizmo. Well, I don't think Howie Mandel is actually doing anything else, so I'm pretty sure he can use the paycheck. Johnson says we need Teresa, not Gwen Risa. Yeah, I, listen. I love Days, but I always sit there and say that's very piss poor planning. Harry says, "Well, Maxie finally lost that weight. I told you she was slim." Yeah, yeah. She just like that whole liposuction. Just Carries. One day you're gonna get me canceled. That's just gonna want to happen. You're gonna get me canceled. Darby says, "Folks, cats used to be so hot, Albert." Oh, let's see. Let's see what she looks like. Blackman says, "Thank you, Albert." Grams is scared. I couldn't imagine going back and re-watching it now. Oh my! Just as I'm probably staying home on New York. I mean, probably staying home. Christ, this phone is super slow. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do, Johan. Yes, I do. It's mostly wine, but I do drink them. Let's see an image. You know, she actually still does look pretty. She does actually look pretty. Yes. Carrie says no all that crap about her weighing more than the man. I knew you needed some dick. Bro, Kyrie's like I said, you know damn well that she weighs more than a man. Right quick says, how long has Teresa been Teresa? I've lost count. I've been complaining so much I literally lost count. Have a good night, William. Thank you for joining. Johnson says I think if Daria returns could potentially bring a new villain to Salem who Daria was stuck working for. Ron says, so Albert, why would Stephanie and Jada agree to share? I don't think they would agree to share a man. So yeah, that's right there. They would not agree to share a man. Black Mom said that scene in Fast Time in Richmond High you need to see. Fast Time in Richmond. Okay, I'm gonna watch that tonight then. Thank you, Black Mom. Duan says Maxie weighs more than yes, she does. Duan. Maxie weighs more than a man. Yeah, to answer your question, Duan, yes, she weighs more than a man. I really need to stop saying that. It's true, but still, that scene Fast Times at Richmond High, you need to say that. And a note. I'm gonna one day just get. I'm one day. It's true, Duan. It's true. I'm just gonna be real. Just gonna be real. Just gonna be real. Carrie says you gotta stop lying. No, Carrie, I think you gotta stop lying to yourself. I think you gotta stop lying to yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Black Man. I definitely will. Actually, I'm actually watching tonight. Ron says when Tate gets arrested for Holly being in the hospital, Brady will lose it. I don't remember seeing that in the previews, but I'll take your word for it, Dom. Curry says Maxie's not even fat; she's just a little chunky. That's what fat is. It's the same. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, Kyrie's. It's they're the same thing. Oh my. We said it would be interesting if GH brought back Rick Lanson to weigh in on the surrogate. That would actually be dope. I am being nice, Tracy. I still think that she's pretty. Justin actually looked good today, real skinny. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone because apparently I'm gonna leave that alone. Ellie said Maxie is a little top heavy, but she's still pretty. Yeah. Johnson says my theory is that Dario is in Mexico and he stopped working for the army. Blame Dario who been threatening the lives of the Hannah and his family if Dario tries to get out and Rave needs to save them. That seems like that would be a dope that sounds like that would be a dope story because she's really struggling. She's really struggling to find a man. Okay. Doggy says Albert has that scene of Maxie in that pool. No, I don't, and I don't need to really think about that. I nope, you're not gonna put that image in my head. Carrie says, okay, then she's not blank. She's just a little extra slowly. You know, Carrie's you keep snitching trying to down. You know, I'm just gonna let that go. I'll let that go. Sarah's gonna say just put Hulu on. Willie said Jessica stop. Wait, what did Jessica do? What did Jess do? Oh, never mind. I just read, I just read what Jess what what did who do? Nothing. Never mind. But you know, my whole thing is, and no, I don't want that image in my head, Darby. Um, I think it was just more like they didn't give Maxie a lot of scenes. Johan says, "Is that wine?" No, it's just soda tonight. Just soda. I really do miss wine now. Terry Erskine says, but some of these actors are too thin. The hell is not, Darby. Trust me, Darby, I have ways to get that scene out of my head. Ron says, I'm talking about the winter promos for Holly being in the hospital and Tate being arrested. Yeah, I haven't watched it. I have to go back and rewatch that scene, Ron. But yeah, I mean Duan, not Duan, or Johan. I haven't had wine in so long. Alicia said these actors are also really short. Yeah, I mean, see, this is the point. This is the point where it's just like, you know what, Kyrie's is trolling at this point. Um, so when Jess says, "Is there a reason you're not drinking?" No, not really. I've been drinking a lot of caffeine. And that's the thing, Jess. There's been days where I've been super tired before I do the live stream, so it's like um I'll go get like a cappuccino or something like that. So I just kind of switched up to more caffeine. And plus, as much as I love wine, wine is I don't know. Sometimes I just kind of like caffeine a little bit more better. It's like it perks you up a little bit, and wine kind of brings me down a little bit more. So, and to do a live stream for 2 hours and kind of be for more retired, I'm not gonna sit there and do wine. It's just adding to a problem. Juan says Diane Miller versus Maxie Jones. Come on, bro. You can't even put those. No, I never been a beer person. I can do liquor like Jack Daniels. Um, Johan, I can do Jack Daniels. Just as you stop being an alcoholic, I love that. Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just more. I've been doing more caffeine. That's Hey, don't get me wrong, Jess. No, I will still have a drink in a minute. I will still have a drink in a minute. It's just for live stream purposes, I like to be more up and more, you know. Like I said, I was whining about wine while thinking about Maxie. The hell I am not. Yeah, that's what you know, I'm all for Jack Daniels. Elisa Aber carries his trolling. You should return the favor. Oh, I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna see him in his live stream. Alyssa, the one and only Alyssa Jackson. Why the Alyssa? Whenever you're here, you're on time. Harry says when Maxie and Diane have one thing in common, and we agree to disagree. Oh, that Stefan tells Chad. Well, he did. Yeah, no, he did. He did tell what you call it that. He did tell whiskey and cola. I mean, yeah, Johan. I mean, I'm not a huge drinker, but I mean, when I drink, well, I think that's probably mm, I can hold my own with alcohol, Johan. Cat lady, what's good, cat lady? Been missed. Police said, frankly, caffeine ain't much better. I mean, it's not like okay, health wise, they're both not good. If we're gonna be honest, they're both not good. But for live streaming purposes, I'd rather do caffeine than alcohol. Not that I won't um have alcohol again. Darby says, Albert Olive Garden called. They want you to stop saying that. Hmm? Carrie says, I only agree that you need an optometrist really badly. No. I mean, no. And like I said, Carius, you know exactly why I like Diane. Johan says, I think alcohol is healthier than caffeine. I mean, yeah, but in the long run, they're both bad, right? Let's say it looks like Audra came to her senses about Tucker. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I feel like she may do what's familiar to her. I think never mind. I scratched that. I think she'll do what's best for her. Because that's how Audra is. Audra's the type of person that will sit there and do what's best for her regardless. Carries. Donna's still my girl, Carries. That ain't changing. Darby says Carrie's Albert got mad at me for defending Lucy. Where's this mad stuff coming from? Darby, when was I mad? Do I have certain facial expressions when I'm mad and I don't know about? Spider Quake said that I was dogging General Hospital and I said it was decent. Now you're sitting there saying that I was mad at you. Cavalier says, Albert, did you like the new Maxi today? I wish he had more speaking lines. Yeah, Darby. That's exactly, yeah, because I don't even have a comment for that. That's the sad thing. I don't even have a comment for that, Darby. Juan says, I don't like any reoccurring actors who don't get enough time to know the character. Blackmon says I'm gonna have a second drink because I'm laughing in chat. Yeah, apparently I get mad and I don't. Kelly says, yes, you do. Seriously? Alyssa, I don't blame you. General Hospital was decent. It wasn't really super great. Darby says Aubrey stomped on my boundaries. Yeah, I know. I just I have this thing about being decent and not really going too far. Do you think that Patch will welcome ever into the family as Stephen Gibbs? I don't see why he wouldn't, Ron. Lisa said true AB. Caffeine will prevent the possible stupid and falling asleep line stream. Yeah, it perks me up more. It's like I love wine, but wine is really great, but wine is like it levels me down. Not in a bad way, but Mel says I love it when Eric and Nicole were sitting big happy family. Yeah, I know how much you love Eric. I know how much you love Nicole and that bum known as Eric. And I gotta I'm gonna here's the day. I'm always gonna call Eric a bum um until I see that he actually has a job. Listen, I knew that, but I knew they were gonna do a whole fake out thing now. I knew they were. Alyssa New Maxi doubled as a potting plant today. Yeah, she didn't say much. I wish they would have given more speaking line. Kelly said, love my wine. I still have some left. Yeah, I haven't drank in well, Johann, I'll probably pick white. I used to have a favorite wine, and I can't remember what it is, but I would pick white. I'm very happy that they're leaving, Alyssa. Both of them could be going. Queen of the South, how you doing tonight? It is always a pleasure to see you. That was my. I can, honestly, tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember the wine I used to like. It's been so long since I actually had wine. I can't remember the wine I used to like. Can't remember it. Now, Alyssa says the rape and Jada scenes were good today. Wow. Darby says, is that show still on, Albert? Is what show still on? Joanna says, I hate drinking, honestly. Oh, I love drinking. I love drinking. I mean, I don't love the hangover part. I don't love the hangover part, but I do love drinking though. Hmm. I'll say this much though: alcohol doesn't always go well with research. No, Jess. That just means that I like good tasting wine. Muscat. Oh, thank you, cat lady, and thank you, Alicia. That's how long it's been. I actually forgot it. Thank you. Spy Quick says Albert worse than Alexis. Albert's worse than Alexis. No, actually, I'm not. Johan says I love drinking too. Yeah, I'm at Leo's Black Mirror. So he hasn't even actually got anything, and that's the thing. Now he hasn't even Leo hasn't got anything from what you call it yet. Like Leo has not gotten a cent or anything from that. Lisa, I like to drink and eat brownies. Yeah, that's my only thing. Like drinking is great. I love drinking, but drinking and research do not go well together. For me, they don't go well together. It's either one or the other. Here says, what other soap can Mr. Brennan play on if GH don't quickly come to their senses and bring the man back? Oh, what about what about the Young and the Restless? Carries. I can see him doing someone the Young and the Restless. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of wondering what kind of brownies also. I remember because I suggest you did. You did. I think that's what actually I think actually you suggested and that's when I started drinking Moscato. Now Alyssa says I'm here for Leo blackmail and Sloan because I'm sick of Sloan. I'm there for it too. He just hasn't done anything yet. I think that's my only thing. Curry says he's not young, but he got a body that can keep me restless. Yeah, I definitely will put him on Young and Restless. Alyssa says I'm not the biggest Eric Nicole fan, but Sloan is delusional. She gets on the cold case for yeah. I said the same thing. I was like, wow, this. I was like, yo, this chick is really out of pocket, like straight up out of pocket. Ron says I could see Taylor being on Young and Restless and Tucker McCall. Well, the problem is, Duane, is that it's Brad Bell owns that. To be fair, Tyrese, even DC was getting X rated, which I'm not. DC, I was surprised about. DC, I was surprised about. Let's say, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are especially Sloan because she gets my nerves. I agree. Ryan says, Albert, one of the people will be jealous, meaning Jada and Stephanie regarding Everett. It is unfortunate he has to choose one. It's either Jada or Stephanie. He can't have both of them. Why not? Why not? I mean, it's not something I'm not promoting cheating. I'm just saying, you know, Eagle fan, can Phyllis get any more delusional or pathetic? And this guy she's all over is a doofus. I hope that chick finds out he was having a makeout session. The fact that he didn't find out, and you know, Eagle Fang, like, have a good night, Dave. How you gonna be that close to somebody and not smell their perfume? That's my whole thing, Eagle Fang. I'm like, you telling me that you couldn't smell Phyllis's perfume on him? Ron, because I didn't watch Passions. That's why I don't know who she is. Harry says DC was one who started that yesterday talking about Mr. Brennan. It was all that extra sauce. Then it went off the rails from there. Like I said, I'm surprised. Um, DC was so X-rated. I was like, wow. Usually so quiet and very reserved and stuff like that. And Darby was snitched there saying that and yes, I'm still gonna say this. Darby was the one that was snitched there saying that DC was more respectable than me. So ain't that right, Darby? Lisa, how in the hell did old ass Nicole have another kid? I just started watching Days the King. Johan says, what is everyone talking about? Soap operas. Yeah, that's still a thing, soap operas. I was just so honestly tell you the truth, I was still just surprised. I'm still surprised. Darby said that was a joke. Yes, no, I believe you. I'm just, at this point, Darby, I'm just trolling. Alyssa, I forgot about Alex trifling self. Johan says, is it a movie? No. Um, no, it's just soap operas. So like General Hospital. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta sit there and believe that even if people have not watched a soap opera, they know what General Hospital is. But yeah, Darby says, "I'm sorry for emotionally scarring you, Albert. I think I was just more like, I was like, this dude really just sat there and said that DC was more respectable than me. Hmm. Well, yes, Black Mind, yes. Make sure that you are hitting the like button if you are enjoying the stream. To be fair, well, I don't hide it or deny it, but I do have a very slutty past. Johan, oh, it's a show. Yes. Hmm. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure they did, Ron. I didn't watch the show though. Mel says, Albert, I hate Therese with a purple passion for breaking apart Alex and Justin's father and son relationship because she does not want Xander to be Victor's son and the inheritance. That's very true. Harry says, what about Eric? Yeah, he's halfway there, like a seven. And I'm pretty sure you mean Eric on days, not bold and beautiful Eric. Harvey says, I didn't know my opinion of you meant that so much you. Nah, I was just like, Alyssa Dutel and the membership. Yeah. I mean, it's there. I don't sit there and I don't hide it. You know me, Alyssa. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Lisa, and this is coming from an old lady, Nicole, and damn. Jerry Skin says you offered a yes, Jess. Yep, Jerry Ice came and yes, Jess. We talked about that already, Jess. So Jerry Ice you may not know, but Jess, you know. Kelly says to be feared. We haven't seen DC curse anyone out, but we all have seen you, Albert. Just says, what's your body count then? Let's have an X-rated video about it as similar past. Oh, okay. Terry change you're small. I'm just. Mm. Well, Jess, I'll sit there and say hmm. I have an interesting past. I'll say that much, Jess. It's not so much about body counts. Jess, it's not about body counts. And I'm really actually surprised you don't remember. Harry says the fact that you had to ask that question is just insulting. Damn. Well, I've never given that up. uh, Kyrie's just too much. Always said we don't want to talk about being slutty, I think. I mean, why? I'm kind of confused by that. Why? Hmm. You know what? I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that in the members only. I'll talk about that in the members only. There you go, cat lady. There you go. I guess the cat is out the bag. Not really. That was such a terrible joke. That was a darn. What the hell is that idiot's name? Alyssa says have a Zoom if you can't do the members only. I do want to do um a Zoom thing with the members at some point. But I'll talk about it in the Curtis, yes. Yeah, when Curtis said that dry ass joke. But yes, cat lady, the cat is out the bag. I did talk about that before, so it's not like it's news. Mel says, I can't believe that nerve of Teresa to show her face at the karaoke is. Yeah, but I can't with new Teresa. I can't with new Teresa. Blackman says Curtis was bad. No, that joke was bad. And I pretty much just repeated that joke. Ron says, Albert, how will everyone, especially Hope and Finn, react to Deacon sharing how it's. Uh, let's go X rated. I don't know. I have a dirty mind sometimes. I like to hear stories. Doesn't mean you have. Oh, well, see, Alyssa, this is another reason why I rock with you, Alyssa. This is the reason why I rock with you. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Johan says, have you ever seen? No, I kind of want to though. I do have Disney Plus, so I kind of want to watch it. Alyssa says, I like body counts. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that's hot. Okay, Jess. Blackman says, yeah, it was bad. It was so bad, Black Man. The, the look on Laura Wright's face when she turned around and looked at him, it's like she had that look of you just embarrassed the entire cast of General Hospital with that lame ass joke. Solomon says, "Hey folks, I know I'm late. I hope you're not about to end your stream this minute." What time is it? Damn. I usually do end it at 10 o'clock. And I know that my boy Kyrie is gonna sit there and do his live stream. So you're not gonna sit there and be on there to sit there and troll him. Blackman said Laura was like, "Bye, Curtis." Yeah, he said that. I was like, God damn, that's so bad. And I had to wake up so early in the morning. I watched the first half of it. I was like, bro, I can't believe you said that. Alyssa, yeah, I saw that. Sarah felt her presence at the dinner. I think Sarah started her suspicion on Constantine. Alicia says, I have a lot of stories. Okay, okay. Well, then, Alicia, definitely come to the members this weekend. Definitely come to the members this weekend. Okay, this gonna be fun. Seriously, Alicia, I hope you can actually come through Saturday or Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday. I want to hear some stories. I want to hear some stories. I'm with it. But that baby isn't. No, no, the baby is Sarah's. Solomon says Phyllis is acting like a real psycho today, kissing Danny and telling him Christina doesn't got what she got. I didn't think that was kind of. I didn't think that was psycho. I thought that was kind of hot, if we're gonna be honest. But it was also kind of. I can't sit there and tell if it was kind of desperate or kind of hot. So I was very conflicted by that. I'm also just like both of those women are just idiots, though. Alyssa said B&B was okay. I like Steffi, but she was wrong for telling Thomas Hope doesn't love him. I see where Steffi's coming from, but I'm just like Thomas is a grown ass adult. Let him decide on what you know. What I'm saying, let him make his mistakes. Ron says, "I would tell everyone in this chat. I demand that Sheila doesn't use her birth control." I'm gonna read that again. Hold on, let me clear my throat. Try it again. Ron says, Albert, tell everyone in the chat I demand that Sheila does not use her birth control. Yeah, I demand. That's hey Ron, I don't have a comment for that. I really don't. Ron is at a point he's demanding stuff now. That's he's demanding stuff now. Okay. Blackmon says, all right, Phyllis already giving off Sharon Stone basic. Oh, part of me was gonna say that cat lady, but I was like, I didn't want to be a dick about it. Um, Alyssa says Victoria is Sarah's baby and Jude is really Nicole's. Yes, that is correct, Alyssa. Yep, that is very, very true. Ron is the man and stuff now. What? Hmm. All right. Well, as fun as this has actually been, I'm going to sit there and end the stream right here. But I do want to thank everyone for joining. This was actually a lot of fun. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you for a great night, everyone. Let's. Okay, you're talking around. Alyssa, I still like Alex Alexander, a gardener. Black Mon says about you. Yeah, a couple of times, Black Mon. A couple of times. And Jess says, I appreciate me too. Oh, there's a comment. I'm not going to sit there and say it, Jess. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to. uh, I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose a safer path tonight. Thank you, Jess. Have a good night. Cherry ice cream. Yeah, that's. I was like, I'm gonna choose the safer path, Alyssa. You, you don't want to know. I'm let it go. But have a good night, Jess. Have a good night, Solomon. Have a good night, Alyssa. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Alicia. Have a good night, Duan. Have a good night, Darby. I was like, I'm not. Have a good night, Queen Mel. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that's cute, cat lady. I love it. Yes, have a good night, Queen Mel. Have a good night, Queen Janet. Have a good night, everyone. I will see y'all tomorrow in the next live stream. Laters. Oh, have a good night, Ronnie Ron. Ronnie Ron, the man and stuff. That's it's a new one. I like it. Oh, Jess, no, it was going to be something dirty. It was going to be something dirty and not gentleman like. I was like, let me not do that, Jess. You'll forget all about it tomorrow anyway. So, and honestly, tell you the truth, it's not. It wouldn't be as funny as clever saying it now, but it was going to be something dirty. I'll say that much. Yes. Hmm. Anyway, good night, everyone. I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next live stream.